So we're going to do body scan meditation. And what I would suggest is, just sit comfortably. Really, for this meditation, or almost any meditation, really, there's sometimes a recommended positions, but really the more important thing is that you try to find a position that you can be in that will, allow you to be comfortable enough to minimize movement, comfortable enough that you won't be distracted by pain or discomfort, position that allow you to sort of feel or let your body relax. And as usual, with having the eyes closed, or if you prefer, if for some reason you find it uncomfortable to have your eyes closed, the other option is to kind of half close them and just maybe pick a neutral spot to gaze towards, but just with a sort of unfocused gaze. But the advantage of having the eyes closed during meditation is that you just have less visual distraction. Just check in with how your body feels overall right now. Notice if you need to make any little adjustments of your position to be able to be more still and comfortable. And let your shoulders be just relaxed, your arms and hands relaxed, just resting loosely. Letting your legs and feet be relaxed as well. Also letting go of any tension in the face. If you're comfortable breathing through your nose, then maybe just having your mouth gently closed. So you just breathe in and out through your nose. But if you need to breathe through your mouth, that's fine too. Let's see if you can kind of let go of any tension around the mouth and jaw, or around the eyes or forehead. These are areas where we often hold tension. And also notice that you're breathing. Just feeling the movement in your body as you breathe in and out. Perhaps the movement of your belly or your chest. So now I'll invite you to bring your attention specifically right into the toes of your left foot. In other words, just feeling them, feeling the toes of your left foot. So if your attention is like a spotlight or a flashlight, you're just shining it on that one area and just noticing the details. You might feel sensations of the toes touching each other or making contact against something. They might feel warm or cool, or might feel all kinds of sensations. Or if you don't feel any sensations, that's okay too. Just notice what you are experiencing in the left toes. And then taking a couple of slower, deeper breaths. And as you breathe in nice and slowly, imagine that your breath is moving in your body and down your leg and down your foot into your toes. And then imagine as you breathe out that the breath is coming back from your toes and back up your leg and body. So you're kind of breathing into the toes and out from them. As you breathe into them, feeling them even more. And then moving this focus from the toes to the bottom of the left foot. So the entire sole of the foot. And just noticing whatever you might feel there. There might even be some pressure if the foot is resting against the floor. And then taking a couple of slower, deeper breaths and breathing into this area and out from it. Again, as you breathe into it, bring your full attention to feel it in detail. And as you breathe out, just kind of letting go. And then moving your focus, your attention to the heel of the left foot. So the whole back part of the foot. The heel, the ankle as well. You might feel an area of pressure against the heel if it's resting against the floor. And then breathing into and out from this area for a couple of breaths, just by taking a couple of slower, deeper breaths. And then moving your focus to the top of the left foot. Noticing any sensations you might feel there. Just kind of gently resting your attention there. And of course, if thoughts come up or you get lost in thoughts at any point, all you need to do is sort of acknowledge it, note it, and just notice that, okay, those are thoughts. But then leave it alone and just come back to your body, taking a break from thinking and just being with your body. Now expanding your awareness to be with your whole left foot. So just feeling the entire left foot as it is. Noticing sensations inside the foot, perhaps even from deep inside the muscles and bones of the foot. And then feeling all the way up to the surface of the skin. And then taking a few slower, deeper breaths. And imagine as you inhale that you're breathing into the left foot. And as you do so, feeling it even more, really in touch with it. And then as you breathe out, just imagining your attention, your breath coming away from the foot and just letting it relax. And then leaving the focus from the left foot and shifting the spotlight of attention to the left shin and calf area. So that whole lower part of the left leg between the knee and the ankle. Just noticing whatever you feel, perhaps on the surface or in the muscles and bones. And then breathing into this area and breathing out from it for a couple of breaths. And now moving your focus to the left knee. Just feeling right into the knee, perhaps sensations on the inside. We're also noticing sensations from the kneecap, the whole front of the knee, as well as the back of the knee. And then breathing into your knee and out from it for a couple of breaths. And now moving your focus to the left thigh. So here there's a whole large part of the upper part of the left leg between the hip and the knee. Feeling the sensations all around the thigh on the surface. Maybe also notice sensations in the large muscles, in the quadriceps in the front of the thigh, or the hamstring muscles in the back of the thigh. Or you might feel pressure or contact of the back of your thigh against the seat of the chair. And then taking a couple of slower, deeper breaths, breathing into the left thigh and then breathing out from it. And then letting this awareness expand to feel your entire left leg. So we've scanned through each part of it, but now just feeling your left leg as a whole, from the hip right to the toes. Just notice that you have a leg and that you can feel it. Feel where it is, the position. Feel different areas of contact. Sensations inside the leg or the foot. And then taking a couple of slower, deeper breaths, breathing into the left leg and breathing out from it. And now shifting your focus down to the toes of your right foot. Notice if you can feel the big toe and the baby toe, and perhaps the toes in between. There might be sensations of the toes touching each other, or just feeling whatever sensations are there in the toes of the right foot. And then breathing into them and out for them for a couple of breaths. And then feeling into the bottom of the right foot. Just the whole sole of the foot. Notice whatever sensations are there. And then taking a couple of slower, deeper breaths, breathing into the sole of the foot and breathing out from it. So as you imagine breathing into an area of the body, if you want, you could just think of it as your attention or your energy moving into that area as you inhale, and then kind of letting go of the area as you exhale. And then shifting your focus to the heel of the right foot. Just feeling whatever sensations are there on the bottom of the heel, or the back, or the sides. And then breathing into the heel and out from it for a couple of breaths. And then moving your focus to the top of the right foot. Noticing whatever you feel there. And remembering that at any point, if your mind wanders off, if you lose focus, that's okay. You just As soon as you notice it, just gently bring your attention back. So now breathing into the top of the right foot and out from it for a couple of breaths. And then letting your awareness expand to feel your entire right foot. So just feeling your right foot as it is. You might notice that there's all kinds of sensations, many different types, many locations inside the foot and on the surface of the skin. Breathing into the foot and out from it for a couple of breaths. And then moving your focus to the right shin and calf. So the whole lower part of the right leg between the ankle and the knee. Just feeling whatever sensations are there. And then taking a couple of slower, deeper breaths, breathing into the area and breathing out from it. And then moving your focus to the right knee. Feeling around the area of the kneecap, or the back of the knee, or even any sensations inside the knee. And breathing into the area of your knee and out from it for a couple of breaths. And then shifting your focus to the right thigh. Feeling whatever's there to be felt. Sensations in the front of the thigh, on the back, the sides, on the surface as well as inside. And then taking a couple of slower, deeper breaths, breathing into the right thigh, breathing out from it. And then letting go of the focus here. And now bring your attention to your pelvis. So the whole pelvic area, the buttocks and groin and hips. You might feel pressure where your sitting bones, the bottom of the pelvis, kind of press into the seat of the chair. And then feeling coming up from the back of the pelvis, the area of your lower back. Notice if there's any tension in this area. And then feeling also the middle and upper parts of your back as well. So just feeling your entire back. Notice any areas of the back that are sort of pressing against the back of the chair. And then taking a couple of slower, deeper breaths, breathing into your back and breathing out from it. You might even feel movement sort of as the rib cage expands. You might feel in your upper back. And then moving your attention around to your abdomen, just feeling sensations from your belly. Notice any movement happening as you breathe. You might feel a kind of rising and falling of your belly as you breathe. Or just notice whatever you feel, sensations on the surface, or in the muscles underneath. And then taking a couple of slower, deeper breaths, imagine that you're breathing into your belly. As you breathe into it, letting it expand perhaps a little more, and then feeling it deflate as you exhale. And then moving your focus up to your chest, noticing here if you feel it moving. You might feel that kind of rising and falling of your chest as you breathe. Noticing sensations maybe on the surface of the chest, but also notice anything you feel inside the chest, like maybe even sensations of your heart beating. And then taking a couple of slower, deeper breaths. Imagine that as you inhale, you're just filling your lungs, letting your chest expand. Nice and slowly, and then very slowly breathing out, feeling your lungs emptying, feeling the chest sort of collapsing again. And now moving your focus over to the fingers of your left hand. And we have a lot of nerve endings in the fingers, so the sensation is typically more vivid, more intense. You might notice sensations at the fingertips, or all over the fingers, on the surface, and inside them. Feeling the position your fingers are in. So just really in touch with the fingers of your left hand. And then also including the palm and the back of the hand, the wrist. So feeling your entire left hand, just as it is. And then taking a few slower, deeper breaths. As you breathe in, imagine your breath moving down your arm into your hand. So breathing into your left hand and breathing out from it. And then moving your focus to the left forearm. So this area from your wrist to your elbow, including the whole elbow joint. Just noticing whatever sensations you're feeling there. And then breathing into that area and out from it for a couple of breaths. And then feeling the upper part of the left arm, right up to and including the whole shoulder area. And then moving your focus over to the fingers of your right hand. Feeling just your thumb. And then feeling the index finger and the middle finger, the ring finger, the pinky. Feeling each finger individually, position they're in, various sensations. And then including the palm and the back of the hand and the wrist. So feeling your entire right hand. And then breathing into your hand and out from it for a couple of breaths. And now feeling into the area of the right forearm, right up to and including the elbow. Breathing into this area and out from it for a couple of breaths. And then moving your focus to the upper right arm, up to and including the whole shoulder area. And then breathing into the area and out from it for a couple of breaths. And then moving your focus up to your neck and just feeling whatever sensations you might feel there on all around the neck on the surface. Also feeling the muscles of the neck, or even feeling the sensations deeper inside your throat. And then moving your attention up to your face, starting with just your chin and lower jaw. Noticing any sensations there. And then feeling into the area of your mouth. And here there's another area with a lot of nerve endings. You might feel, particularly the lips and tongue. You might feel a lot of sensation because there's a lot of nerve endings there. Or just notice whatever you feel from your cheeks, on the outside or inside, your lips, your tongue, even your teeth and gums, the whole inside of the mouth. And then feeling your nose. Just the sensations from the nose itself. And also notice any sensations of air flowing in and out of the nostrils. And then feeling your eyes. Noticing just sensations from your eyes themselves, your eyelids, whole area around the eyes. You might even notice, even if your eyes are closed, notice if you can detect some light coming through your eyelids. You might even see some shapes or colors. And then feeling the air of your forehead across to the temples. And notice any sensations there, especially notice if there's any tension. And then feeling sensations of your ears. Noticing if you feel anything, but also noticing how sounds are coming into them. In other words, just being mindful of hearing. And then finally feeling to the top of your head, noticing any sensations from your skull or scalp or hair, the top of the head all the way around to the back. And then letting this awareness even expand to feel your entire head and face. And then expanding further to now include your entire body. So we've scanned through each part of the body, but now, just for the last minute or so of the meditation, sitting in awareness of the body as a whole, just in touch with your body as it is right now, the whole sensory field, Just feeling your body, including the sensations of breathing. And in a moment, you'll hear the bell ring. But see if you can stay in touch with your body during the ringing of the bell and even after. If you eventually open your eyes and start moving, notice what that feels like in your body.